How's it going? Welcome to the first official episode of the Dbalfe show. Um, this is gonna be an exciting show. I got a longtime friend of mine today as our guest, and we're gonna talk about just a little bit of our backstory and learn a little bit about him. It's gonna be a fun show, and then we're gonna play a little bit of Would You Rather game at the end of the show. So that should be fun. Stick around. I'll get the shilling out of the way. Just make sure you leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow me on all my socials: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, aka X. I'm not gonna call it X probably ever. I don't care. Um, but yeah, just make sure to do all that. And if you want to be on the show, like I said in last week's episode, send me a message and give me some ideas of what you want to come on and talk about. I'd love to have people on. You just know the one rule is no politics. That's the only thing we don't talk here. Other than that, Mike, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, rats, no politics.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's the one rule.
I'm Mike or Wetbread. 8,000 on YouTube. Pretty awesome. I make no money. And well, I've known you for
God, it's been
9 years. 2016,
yeah,
the
nine
Rising Draft.
years. Yeah, I want to say 9 years. Yeah, it's crazy to
Wow,
think
that's
about.
crazy.
That's wow. I never I never thought about that. I've never like sat down and thought like, man, I've known this guy for 9 years. Holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
that is crazy.
Yeah, that's scary how fast time flies. I mean, especially with everything that's happened with our friend group and everything like that on PlayStation. So a little backstory. Mike and we met back during I want to say like what 2016. Um,
2016, the peak of Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Yup, exactly. So we were playing we were part of people who know what this is we used to do zombies Easter eggs together with some of our other buddies on their PlayStation, and we would play all the time. It was a lot of fun, and then it's just kind of what's cool. We kept in touch, but the group kind of fizzled out with time. Um we attempted to, with little success and consistency at times, to make content in the past. I mean, I would always stream when we play zombies. I know we had one channel we talked almost made. If you remember the buying huge quantity, whatever the
Yes,
hell this was called,
buying large productions.
something like that. It was a riff off of, if you've ever seen the Pixar movies for Disney, off one of the companies in the Wall-E movie. And I think what the only videos you made is like a fake apology video or something like that.
That I downloaded every single off-brand Call of Duty game, and I think like one video was called like Call of War, like official War 2 gameplay or something, where I shoved headphones in my mouth and tried to like play a level of that. And then yeah, I did an apology video, and I
Man,
never
yeah.
referenced what I was apologizing for.
Dude, that was some fun times. That was funny.
It was like I made that like the day before I started senior year.
Really? Oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
I feel it makes me feel so old.
I
Ah,
know.
man.
We're
Time
we're further
flies.
away from high school
I
now.
I know, dude. It's crazy. I mean, I'm coming up on 2 years graduating from college, which is just like
I'm coming up
I don't even want to
on
think about it.
5 years or 4 years of dropping out,
So,
which is a crazy story if you want me to go in depth about
yeah,
that.
dude, yeah, let's go over it. Let's hear the
All
story.
right. I took 5 classes because you're kind of supposed to have like a full-time student schedule.
Yeah.
I failed 4 out of 5 classes. The one class I passed was graphic design
Okay. Yeah.
because I make thumbnails, so it
hmm
kind of worked out. My major, computer science, failed that because I'm actually bad at the subject. I hate coding. All the other ones you can tell weren't my fault. Um, Graphic design was the only class I had in person. Everything else was online
Oh.
because of COVID. Public speaking, I failed because they wouldn't accept me in the Zoom call anymore.
What? How-
Exactly, right?
What?
So inevitably, my grade dropped.
Wait. So why wouldn't they accept you in the Zoom call anymore? What? What's
Oh
the
no,
deal there?
the class would start at 7. I'd be in there at like 6:50, 6:55, and then 8 o'clock rolls around. Class is over. I'm still waiting, saying host will invite you soon, or like host will accept you in soon.
And you
They
didn't.
just never got me in. Yeah, no, I emailed nothing.
You tried disputing it, and there was just nothing that happened.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. Let's see. Up next, math. I had to retake algebra. I'm good at algebra. Or at least I used to be. Because I didn't take calculus my senior year. Because I don't know, you're only allowed, or you only need to do 3 math classes. I didn't want to take a fourth if it wasn't required.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, let me not take calculus senior year. College rolls around. You're supposed to take calculus in order to take some trigonometry class in college or something. So because I didn't have that, I had to retake algebra. First test, I studied really hard. I failed. Second test, I cheated. I failed. Third test, I had an actual teacher do the test for me. It was one of my mom's friends who's a math teacher. Failed. Is that not kind of rigged?
That's I mean, that's kind of insane. You
Right?
know,
It's crazy.
yeah, man, this place really sounds like it was out to get you.
I know. Community college. What the hell? So next was English class. That one I had a good grade in. Then I kind of crashed my car on the way to school, but it wasn't really a crash. It was kind of I sneezed and hit a guardrail, and then I played it off as it was totaled. And they said, "Well, that's too bad. 0."
That's
Couldn't
crazy.
bring couldn't bring up my grade after that. And let's see, how many classes was that? Math, English,
I
graphic
think
design.
I think it was five. Might have
I think
missed
that was
one.
5.
I think you might have missed one, maybe.
What could have the last class be? All right, graphic design,
Graphic
public
design.
speaking,
Mm-hmm.
my major, math, English. Oh no, that was all. Okay, yeah, that was all of them.
Yeah, okay. So, funnily enough, I kind of did the same thing with Spanish. I mean, I took it all the way up until my junior year of high school, and I knew I was gonna have to take it in college because, oh, you had to have your language requirement or whatever. But I was just like, you know what? I'd rather take other classes because I want to be physics major at the time. So I ended up taking calculus, AP calculus my senior year, and physics and a few other classes. And Spanish just didn't fit in my schedule. I was like, I'll do it in college. Dude, that horrible. I mean, I only had to do 2 semesters of it, but man, dude, it was not fun. It was a whole thing, and I started originally. I wasn't even going to do Spanish because I did it in high school already. I was like, I don't want to do that again. B, we had more options because in high school the only option we had really was Spanish or I think Mandarin, but you had to get in that in like 6th grade. Like you had to be pre-selected. You had to start all the way back then and do it. I think you do it throughout pretty much all of high school, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
That
Um,
sounds
I,
awful.
yeah, I don't. I probably wasn't even chosen for it realistically. Um, but regardless, I wouldn't have wanted to do it. And so I went in and I'm like, oh, well, it looks interesting. And I saw they had offered Japanese, and this was during COVID. This was the first COVID semester, not when people, were out of school and everything, where people were sent home. This was the first semester of my sophomore year in 2020 in the fall when everyone went back and all the COVID rules were there and guidelines. So, we were given the option to go in person or we could do it on Zoom. And in the class, I mean, we went in person and people were in their masks, whatever. It was part of that time. But the teacher, I swear, I'm not even exaggerating. There was a windscreen, right? And then the teacher was
Mhm.
wearing a face shield, and then below the face shield, a mask. And
I hate face shield.
dude, I is do what you want, right? But I just could not understand. It was like all muffly. I couldn't understand it. what she was saying. And when it comes to learning a foreign language, I mean, it helps to look at the lips movements to and the facial movements to kind of get the language down. That's a whole part of it, and you really need to hear the enunciation pretty clearly. So we're thinking, my roommate and I, we were in this class together, and we're thinking, oh, it might be even better on Zoom. And because it was offered either in person or on Zoom, it was just as bad. And I both of us were really excited about learning Japanese, and it's just it wasn't practical at the time, unfortunately. So I ended up having to take Spanish again and for a year, and it was not enjoyable. I mean, it was boring, and
Did
no,
you ever come across anyone in a hazmat suit?
I have not seen the hazmat suit. Did you?
We are not the same.
You saw someone in a hazmat suit during COVID?
Yep. Oh, yeah, a couple.
Oh boy,
Yeah, they were just shopping at a Target.
dude, it's so overkill. That's do what you want. Do what you want. But man, I mean, you
Yeah,
never know. They could have been immunocompromised or something like that to play, just to benefit of the
yeah.
doubt. But if it's just some regular Joe Schmo, I mean, it is a little over dramatic. But like I said, you never know. People have their reasons. The one thing that always gets me is, and I've seen people still do it to this day, is driving alone. People by themselves driving and wearing a mask in the car while they're driving.
I haven't seen that in a while.
I don't see it as frequent anymore, but every now and then I see one, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I mean, once again, if that's how you want to spend your time, go ahead. But oh, all right, we're
Have you ever
starting.
gotten COVID?
I I might have. I don't know. So this was my freshman year when I came home from break. I had just this lingering sick cough and sickness, and like just feeling a little bit out of it. I mean, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just stomach bug or not stomach bug, just whatever's going around, maybe the flu or something. But this was before COVID was ever like a big thing. This was in January, so
Oh, yeah, and it became a big
yeah,
thing in like March. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't. There's a chance it
I
could
don't
have been
think
COVID. I don't think it was.
I don't think
Um,
it came over here at that point.
I've seen rumors that it was here already. Like, but I mean
There was
that.
just no confirmed
Yeah,
cases. Yeah.
that's as much as it is as rumors. So I mean, yeah, that's the closest I would say. I think I had to maybe having it, but I don't think I dealt with it really, thankfully. Um, but that was a crazy time. That is crazy time in the world, and I'm just glad we're past it finally.
Yeah, lucky. I got it
Yeah,
in Ireland.
you got it in Ireland.
Yeah, like last
When
year.
last year?
Yeah. Well, it
Gee.
was like so like nothing. Like I had a sore throat.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I like when I got home, like I didn't know it was COVID until after I got home. So I went there for like 10 days. The
Yeah.
last 2 days I got sick.
Okay. Oh, that
And then I
sucks.
I documented my sanity
You're
on
just-
camera because like I was just stuck in my room. So I just thought, let me just record myself. And oh my
that's
God,
funny.
I was craving the outdoors after 2 days.
Man, I don't blame you. Being locked up in a room like that is not people need their fresh air. All right, let's move on though. That's enough
Wow, that
about
was a fun first topic.
yeah, let's that's enough about COVID. So you have a YouTube channel, right? Yeah, with a
Yes, I
lot of
do.
subscribers, 8,000 subs. And I know, we've talked about it, and we've gone, I know you've wanted to do this for a long time. I know YouTube has been kind of your dream. And so why don't you just like go through the audience, kind of tell them a little bit about where did this come from? When did you really start to want to become a content creator, and what led you to that process?
Oh boy. So, should I start in seventh grade before?
Yeah, start right from the beginning.
Yeah,
Let's hear it all.
all the way from the
Hear
beginning.
it
Oh my God. All
all
right.
the way.
So, I started YouTube because there was a girl in my English class that had like 100 subs. She posted weird, not weird, but like Happy Wheels videos,
Oh.
but it was like there was no commentary. It was just Happy Wheels, no commentary, funny moments. And then after one day, she rose up to over 5,000.
Wow.
And I'm
Well,
like, oh my God, that's crazy. How did you do that? And then she just said, I had a popular Twitter account. It was like, she had like Chica, like just at Chica from like Five Nights at Freddy's.
oh.
And then she just said, oh, follow or sub to that. And then over 5K overnight. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to make her jealous. I'm going to say, oh, I do YouTube where I make money.
Oh.
Which no, hold on. Back then, at the time, there wasn't a cap or like an entry fee, so I made 2 cents that YouTube still owes me.
Oh, I see.
I
So
know.
you weren't technically lying. You were making money off YouTube back then.
Yeah, from my League of Legends no commentary gameplay.
Oh, jeez, dude.
That was my very first video.
Oh, jeez, dude. My first time I think was in like seventh or eighth grade. Same thing. I would record myself playing Call of Duty Zombies on the Xbox 360, but I would take my phone and kind of like rest it in between my legs and like prop them up on like a stool. So and
Oh
like
my
aim
God.
them. It was the most jank setup in the world. So not only did the video quality was it terrible, but it was probably the most shaky, just unentertaining thing in the world.
I did that with Smash Bros.
Dude, I don't even know if those videos are still up. I
I
doubt
deleted
they
them.
are. I
I
probably
wish
did.
I wish I privated them, but no, I deleted them.
I deleted all the old videos and streams I did. I wish I still had them somewhere, but
I I privatized every single Black Ops 3 stream I did.
I wish
I
I
have them
did.
all.
I wish I did. I still have the same channel. I don't use it anymore, but I still have that same channel that where I did everything, but I wish I saved them, but anyways, continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a side tangent. Do you remember
Uh-huh.
the stream we did when Infinite Warfare came out? I called it like a new beginning or some shit like that.
I kind of do.
I still have that. I could send it.
You'll have to send me that. We did some stupid stuff on streams like
Oh, so many. I called one like MLG, Garad Crovey, Airhorn,
yes.
Hitmarker. I still have that.
I remember that one. I remember that one. I was doing
That was a
this.
good one.
I think that was the one where I started with doing the stupid Richtofen impression.
Maybe.
I
It was
remember.
also the peak of the mac and Cheetos from Burger King.
Oh my god, yeah. Did you stream when you were playing Zetsubo? Did you stream when you
Pork chops.
yes, is that on stream?
No,
So
you
oh
you
my
had
god.
a rule where if we do Easter eggs, we can't stream
I forgot yeah. I forgot
because
I
we
said that.
needed the best internet because we all had bad internet.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh.
but all right, for those of you who don't know, we were doing the Zetsubo no Shima Easter egg from Black Ops 3 Zombies, and halfway through the Easter egg, we were like the closest we've ever gotten. Um, I heard a little birdie in my ear tell me, "Oh, I should eat some nice boneless breaded pork chops because they're ready from the oven." And let me tell you, the pork chops I've ever had, and it made us lose the Easter egg because
Yeah.
I got up to go eat, and I
Okay.
came back with the food, headset on, controller in one hand, fork in the other, and I'm just circling a zombie bomb, just eating the pork chops. They were so good.
Okay. You were gone for like 40 minutes though.
No, 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 no.
You were gone
I
for
was sitting there.
so long. And just not
They were
saying
so
anything.
good.
Just not saying
I
anything.
went.
We're like, where is he? What is going on? And we were just training this stupid zombie around in circles, waiting for him to come back from eating these stupid pork chops. And
They weren't stupid. They were delicious.
yeah, and you know, so that's a whole thing. But
Zig still brings it up.
are you serious?
Yeah, he still
Oh,
gives me shit on it. Zig's
good.
one of my friends that is gonna be in my videos at some point.
Hmm. Yeah, and we'll link your channel in the description and stuff of the video so that make sure you guys go over and check his channel out. It's got a lot of fun content on there, and actually, I did a collab video on there too. Mm. I'll
Yeah,
let
you
you find
did.
which one.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Oh yeah.
So let's see.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The backstory still, we're at high school. I have a little animation phase where I upload some animations made on Procreate from my iPad because I didn't have a good enough computer. Um, Made like 4 videos. All of the audio was text to speech. All deleted now. I wish I still had them. Then after that, I take like a hiatus in like junior year because I wanted to become like a movie director. Plot twist, it just meant I want to make videos. Senior year comes around, we make the apology video. I throw up ketchup on my wall in a video. I still have it. It's got like 100 views. And then
Disgusting.
I know, it's gross, but I just yell, spit ketchup on my wall. Video ends. And then I make the best video I think I've ever made, opening and closing a door for 10 minutes straight.
I forgot you did that. Oh my
Uh
god.
huh. Great video. So I do that, and then let's see, senior year's done. COVID hits. I'm bored. I watch movies with a bunch of friends, so I thought, let me make funny moments, but instead of like gaming funny moments, let me make it with movies. So I gather some people together. We just make fun of movies we watch. Guess what? A million copyright claims. So then, like, the third one we made was on the Drake and Josh Christmas special, which got copy struck by Viacom, who owns Nickelodeon. They will not allow any of their content uploaded on YouTube by any other person. They are so strict.
Yeah, a lot of the
So,
big companies are, unfortunately.
yeah, what, April's next month? All right, so I take a 4 year break or 4 month break. Oh my God, 4 month break where I start uploading again. This time I put a little more effort into the videos and I start gaining a little bit of traction. I get up to 132 subscribers. But then it gets to the point where I have people come in and go with the videos. You were in some of them too. We watched Leprechaun.
Oh my
Um,
god, I forgot about that.
yep. And then it gets harder to schedule with people because we're getting older. Our lives are getting busier. So I get tired of like depending on other people to like match my time. So then I just take a year and a half to pivot towards making my own stuff. And then my first video after revamping everything is like a deep dive retrospective on the Nightmare on Elm Street first movie.
Hmm.
That video took months to edit.
Yeah.
It was let how can it was my Roman Empire. I can say that. It was terrible editing through that. And then the next video I make about this stuff, which is about killer yogurt, which turns out to be an alien. Um, Same premise, same backstory, same plot, everything. Finished in 2 weeks.
There you go.
I know. I just needed like motivation.
Yeah.
And then so Nightmare Video got like 900 views. I thought, wow, that's crazy. That's so many views. The stuff got like 600 or something. Then I thought, actually, yeah, I forgot about this. Um, there's a creator, an Australian creator called like Struthless or something, where he's
Hmm.
like a self-help person. But he said like he's made a challenge for everybody to do and made a Discord for it, saying like for the next 26 weeks, make videos on each letter, so like A, B, C, D, etc.
Hmm.
And that started on like September 4th or something. But I had a week in between September 4th and where I was now, and I really wanted to upload a video. But
Hmm.
my first A video was Alligator, which I made that of. It got like 1,000 views. But like I had a week. I really want to make a video, so I made the Goosebumps weird grandma video that we
Oh my
watched like
god, yeah,
4 years ago.
I remember that.
18,000 views. It just shot up, and I'm like, oh my god, let me just make fun of movies from now on.
Hmm.
So, made fun of Alligator, and then the B was Black Cat. Made fun of that. The C was don't I think after that I stopped because it was Thanksgiving. So I want to make a Thanksgiving special. So I made Thanksgiving, which is about a killer turkey. And then December, I want to make a Christmas special, Jack Frost, about a killer snowman. So just like weird horror things. And then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do funny recaps and just forget about all the horror stuff because I don't know.
Yeah.
So then, do you want me to say what video you were or no?
Nah, let's see if people can find it.
All right. So then, I do a special video, but then
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm gonna backtrack a bit,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
July of the summer before this, or whatever. Sorry, so the Nightmare video got uploaded in August. The month before, my friend Zig shows me a movie called RRR. It's an Indian movie about just these two bros that are awesome. I'm actually wearing a shirt of RRR right now.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Yeah, he got it for me. And then for months he was saying, make a video on this, make a video on this. So then in February, we make a video on that. And who knew the population of India, or Indian users on YouTube is double the amount or in the US. So we have 250 million YouTube users in the US. They have 500
Uh-huh.
million over there.
I did not know that
Uh,
actually. Huh.
yeah,
Wow.
it's good news and bad news. And I'll get to that.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
that video shot up to 113,000 views. Then it got taken down.
I
But then I
remember
had to
this.
re-upload it, and now it's at like 50,000. So what's good is I got all the money, and then it got taken down, so I'm good. But then like that blew up, and then the video right after that was Godzilla versus Megalon. That blew up too with 33,000 views, and those two videos taught me something really interesting about the different audiences, U.S. versus India.
Okay.
The CPM, or the cost per thousand, is a lot lower in India than it is in the US. For actually today I wrote down all the money metrics I made for all my videos so I can like pull it
Yeah.
financially.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You are getting real money views or real money statistics from my videos right now.
This is the tell-all on how much money you made. Let's hear it.
So, the 113,000 view video for RRR in India got me 42 cents per view, or per thousand.
That's insane.
The Godzilla video got me over $7 per thousand, and those were American views.
Wow. That's crazy jump.
That
Oh
is
my
such
god.
a crazy difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap.
The Godzilla one went down after a while, so now it's sitting at like $1 because it's
Mm-hmm.
the Indian viewers are now watching that. Now they're watching through all my content, so it went down a lot. But it
Oh, I
was
see.
$7. Yeah, for the first 30,000, it was $7. That is crazy.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah,
insanely good.
yeah. So now I'm like speechless. I'm lost on what to do at the moment because I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
These get views, but I don't care about views. I just want to make things that's cool and
Yeah.
that I like showing off to people. But I'll get to my dilemma soon because I'm about to make an entire content shift.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll continue. Let me pull up YouTube Studio and keep talking through my videos.
Yeah.
So I make RRR. It's crazy. I get I get over 1,000 comments saying, do a bunch of these movies. But the most requested one was Bahubali. I'm butchering the name. It might be Bahubali, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I still butcher the English language. I just learned voila is pronounced as voila and not voila. I thought the V was a W. I
Are you serious? That's
yes,
funny.
I know. Thank you. So everyone told me make a video on that. That is approaching 300,000 views right now.
That's insane.
So I know.
Is
You
that?
want to know the sense on that? It's even lower.
I was gonna say because that's not India. That's where's that one
That is
again?
India.
Oh, it
No,
is.
that's Indian
I'm
views.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it wasn't for some reason. Yeah, what's
No, no,
this?
no. The ones that blow up are from India because they have such a huge population over there.
Yeah.
They just flock towards like Indian movies because I'm just doing one person or like one director. So all
Okay, I
the
see.
Indian videos I've made is just one guy making these videos or making these movies.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's all like the same director.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense then. What's the sense on
But
that
yeah,
video?
the sense 30.
Whoa, oh my God. Yeah, you're getting robbed.
I know. So like I want to make a shift. Because I'm realizing
Hmm.
this is gonna sound so cliche. I want to broadcast myself because YouTube used to be broadcast yourself. Right now, I'm just kind of broadcasting the movies.
Yeah.
So the movies is kind of taking the spotlight. I want to be in the spotlight. So
Hmm. Okay. Getting a little prideful, I see.
selfish. Yeah.
Selfish, yeah. No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So like my next upcoming video, which I filmed all the way back in December, is a collab I did with another YouTuber called Fonze.
Hmm.
He does videos on weird movies he finds on Tubi. So like off-brand Ant-Man.
Oh,
You want to know
okay.
what that's called? Ant Boy. You want to know what his superpower is? He urinates acid.
You what?
Exactly.
This is
And it's a
real.
kid. Yeah, yeah.
This
It's called Ant Boy.
wait, so there's a movie about a kid urinating acid. How is this not like
Illegal? I don't know.
yeah,
But
that's a little shaky. If that I don't want to I would say go watch it, but I'll let you handle that review. I don't want to be recommending people that kind of content seems a little risky.
yeah.
I'll have to look out for
So
that one. That's funny.
I know. So like I looked through like weird movies or something, went under like recently uploaded, and then just
Hmm.
looked through different channels to see who I can collab with.
Yeah.
Saw him. He seemed pretty cool. So then in December, I like said like, hey, let's like try and guess random movies based on the review. His video came out in like January.
Hmm.
3 days after we did that collab, my laptop broke.
Oh,
Um,
shit. Man, that sucks.
so so instead of fixing it up, I thought it's time to build an official PC.
Ooh, okay.
So I have a custom built PC now,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
I have a side quest of a story. It took 9 hours.
Yeah, you can go into it. I don't care.
4 hours we're driving.
Go into it if you want.
All right, all right. So I'll finish this story, then go on to the PC. So
Yeah, yeah.
um, we do the collab. His video gets like I think a little over 1,000 views. Actually, that wasn't the first collab I did.
Hmm.
Besides you, I did a collab after you. But anyways, back to this. He uploaded his. I'm in the process of uploading it or editing it now
Hmm.
because while my computer was broken, I sent the footage over to an editor while it's like screeching for help because it makes a loud, high pitched yelp whenever I
Oh.
turn it on.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I sent it to an editor, um, and he sent it back in like January 28th,
Hmm.
and then it's just been sitting. Yeah, so I've just been touching it up, editing it. It's like a 30-minute video.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I know his is like 10 minutes. So he was able to scrub down a lot more. But the uh the PC side quest.
Hmm.
Um so I oh shit. I built or I did the collab in November because I got Cyber Monday deals.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've been sitting on this for a while. Uh-oh. Uh,
He's probably like, why is this guy not releasing this video? Like, what's going on here?
I know. So, computer breaks. I go to my friend Zig's coworker, ex-coworker. I don't know. He worked at like a Starbucks at some point. The friend, and then because he builds PCs, and I'm like,
Okay,
hey,
yeah.
I looked up a random like video editing PC build. Is this any good? And he says, that is like overclocked to the max. It had 96 RAM or gigs of RAM.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he said lower that immediately. That's too much. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's
I don't
way
know what
too
I'm looking
much.
for. Yeah, like I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what anything is. Now I kind of have an understanding. Now it's like
Yeah,
32 gigs.
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yes. So then like he like adjusted everything. And then Black Friday or not Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes,
Uh-huh.
everything's sold out. And I'm like, oh, I gotta rebuild it from scratch. Um so that day I just find a motherboard, buy like kind of the best things compatible.
Mm-hmm.
It comes, we build it in December. I go over to his house at like 10, 11-ish.
Uh-huh.
And then, actually, no, it's probably like noon. And then we start building it. Everything's great. But the case, the motherboard, the like everything didn't come with screws.
Oh.
So we open every box but the liquid cooler. We go to every store possible and
Uh-huh.
look for motherboard screws, or like just any computer screws that fit like the smallest dimensions. Absolutely nothing. So we drove around for 4 hours.
Man,
Nothing.
okay.
We come back, open the very last box. That is a liquid cooler. Would a liquid cooler have every screw that you need that's missing from the case, the motherboard, the GPU, the CPU? It doesn't make sense to me.
Should have opened that last box, I guess, earlier.
I hate it. And then we turn it on. It turns on in on first try, which is
That's
shocking.
good. That's
But
good.
it had a red light on the motherboard, which just meant he put both RAMs together instead of like a space apart.
Oh, okay.
Easy fix. But before I went to his house, I went to the store, bought a 128 gigabyte flash drive so I can install Windows on it and
Mm-hmm.
install it onto the computer, right? Guess what? We plug it into his computer. The hard drive doesn't have enough space to download Windows.
Oh.
For some reason, it only has 4 gigs.
The flash drive?
Uh huh.
What?
Uh huh.
I hope you returned it or something.
No, I just picked it up to look at it.
Oh
So,
my god.
thankfully, thank God I do YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The people at B&H Video or B&H Photo, one of the two,
Mm-hmm.
collabed with YouTube and sent me a free 256 gigabyte SD card.
Oh, perfect.
They sent me that along with YouTube sending me YouTube branded M&Ms.
I remember that. That was funny.
I know. So like they came in the same shipment. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
So I used the SD card, downloaded Windows, put it in the computer. It ran. And then he used G2A, I think it's called, to get me
Mm-hmm.
Windows 11 for like $20 instead of like 120.
Yeah. I think I know G2I. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I know what you're
waited
talking about.
like 4 hours for a guy to send me a code.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds like G2I.
Yeah, so it works. Everything's running perfectly fine. No issues. Everything's great. Any questions? Because I'm going to go back into the storyline.
Keep going. Keep going in the storyline. I want to hear it.
All right. All right. So I make videos, yada yada yada, and then June and July approach of last year, so 2024, and I make or I go to Ireland. So I upload my Sky High video like the day or two before Ireland. Then I edit as much as possible for the re-upload of RRR to go up while I'm gone, so there's like an upload while I'm away.
Mm-hmm.
But while I'm gone in Ireland, I film everything I can.
Okay.
And I was thinking like, oh, I can upload like a fun vlog. No, I can't. I put so much copyrighted music in there. Like when I went to Ireland and I walked into a mall, they were blasting "Yeah" by Usher. So I thought, you know what? Let me put that as background music too. So I do that. Like there's like so many claims saying like this is blocked worldwide.
That's
So I'm like,
funny.
yeah, it's fine. I'll just keep it. I can't even send it to anybody,
Really?
which
Is it
it's
just too
blocked
big?
worldwide.
Oh
It's
man.
no, it's copywritten from because of
Oh,
all
okay.
the music I used.
Yeah, you can't even just like message it to someone and just say, "Hey, I
I'd
made
have
this."
to email it, and it's over 15 gigs, and Gmail
Oh,
uses the max is 15 gigs.
that makes sense then. Yeah.
hmm But yeah, big video,
Mm-hmm.
amazing. But like I'm in the video a lot because I went with my girlfriend's family.
Yeah.
Um, she's known as GF bread in the comments. Because also gluten-free bread because she can't eat bread. Funny name, right? Um, so she films me a lot in the video, and I'm like, damn, I like seeing myself on camera. So then, if you look at my upload schedule after that trip, everything is different content, kind of. Like,
Yeah.
I get back, I do a ranking for every movie I watched in June because I missed a lot because I was away.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a movie recap. I also had COVID while doing that voiceover. Then I thought, you know what, let me do a video I want, which is Blood and Honey 2, the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. One of my
Yes.
favorite horror movies of all time. Then it's unlisted now, but I made an update video saying, hey, I have a second channel where I'm doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, it's a tier list video of like an ice, or not tier list, it's a iceberg video of like different monster movies. And then I'm like, all right, let me get away from movies. Let me do a TV show. So I did regular show, still not movie recaps. And
Mm-hmm.
then I did another one where it's reacting to an Indian movie trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is not a movie recap for the second half of the year because I just want to find something that I like.
Yeah.
But then none of those really blow up or do anything good. So this year I kind of go back into it. I did the first video of the year was Barbarian,
Mm-hmm.
which I think I wrote that script all the way back in like 2022 or 2023.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought, let me just finish this video. So the voiceover was like 40 minutes long. The video came out to like 4 minutes. It was
You cut it
weird.
down from 40 minutes to 4 minutes.
I stutter a lot,
Oh, okay. That's a lot of
and
stuttering. Oh my god.
yeah, because I want to get the the word or like the pitches right for
Yeah.
certain word.
Oh, I see what you're
So
saying. So you just kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
do different takes and all that. Yeah, that makes
Ev-
sense then.
I'll tell you. The fucking or do I can I swear? I don't know.
I mean,
I'm trying not to.
yeah, try not to. If you do, I
Yeah,
at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm not monetized yet. um, so I mean, if you swear, you swear.
yeah. It's not.
There's
It
not really
slips
much we
out.
can
But,
do.
like I'm trying not to. So like my
Yeah.
last video had none.
Yeah, I'm
But
not I'm not gonna censor it out. I don't care. I mean, like I said, it's the first episode. We're still getting our footing over here. So I mean, going forward, just try not to. But I mean,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be a swear Nazi about it. I mean, if you swear, you swear. You know, we're adults.
yeah.
People can take it.
So each video goes through 3 to 5 script rough drafts,
Hmm.
kind of. Or the fifth one's the final one.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like an easy one is like if I just do the video myself, I watch the movie either right along or like pause at some points to write a little tangent.
Hmm.
But I write it, then I go back, add jokes, fix it up since I was like rushing to write while watching a movie. Then it gets sent off to my girlfriend where she makes sure I don't add any jokes to get canceled because she's had to really
Oh
take out a
boy.
lot of stuff in the early videos.
Oh
And
boy.
and then she also adds jokes because she has a different sense of humor. She has whimsical
Yeah.
humor. I
Okay.
just
Yeah.
have like weird, funny word humor, like goober. So
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's good to have a second set
Oh
of
yeah,
eyes on the scripts and everything. So yeah, that's awesome.
for the Indian videos and a few others like Ben 10 and Barbarian,
Hmm.
I have Zig watch it with me, so we both write together. So
Okay,
I
yeah.
have an entire rough draft of a script with my jokes. He has an entire rough draft of the script with his jokes. So it's two comedic scripts that I combine together.
Okay, yeah.
But what sucks is I've known him my entire life. We wrote for RRR, we wrote the same punchlines to basically every joke.
Wow. Okay, yeah,
It's crazy. Yeah, everything was so 50-50. Like I'd add a line from mine, I'd add a line from his, and it's just constant adding each other's jokes in.
yeah. That's good
So
though.
that's as 50-50 as you can get. Yeah, so for that one it's five rough drafts or four rough drafts and then a final. So
Hmm.
I write one, I write his, that's two, or he writes his, that's two scripts. I combine it, that's a third. Then I revise it, add any more, and then like polish it. And then I send it out. He adds hers, and then make sure Zig doesn't say anything bad.
Yeah, I'm sure that's no one's zig.
Yeah, which he's planning on since I want to retire the movie recap stuff.
Uh-huh.
He is planning on making his own.
Really? Okay. Good for
There's a
him. That's
twist.
awesome. Okay.
There's a twist.
Oh boy.
So every Friday he hosts this thing, or he used to. He's reached a point where he can't do it anymore.
Hmm.
Where it's called effed up Fridays, where
Okay.
he finds the most messed up movie and then premieres it on a screen.
Interesting.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, he reached a movie that my aunt recommended to me when I was 12, where he just needs to stop.
Oh God. What was
Yeah,
it?
so it's called Irreversible.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah. Um, now he's going on to foreign movies, but he wants
Okay.
to do funny recaps of a bunch of messed up movies.
Dude, I mean, I'm sure he's definitely heard of it, but has he seen, and this is probably the most basic thing to say, Human Centipede? Has he looked into that one at all?
I don't think he did based on how like popular it is. He went
Okay.
for like the underground
Obscure.
weird stuff.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say that's like the quintessential like up movie that everyone knows.
Yeah, he
Or
hasn't seen it.
that or the Walrus, if you know of that one.
You mean Tusk?
Tusk, that's what it.
He loves
Yes,
Tusk. I hate
really,
Tusk.
dude. Just the picture of the guy in the Walrus suit just skeeves me out. It's so
I feel
weird.
so bad for him because I love the actor.
Is who's the actor in that one? Is that
Justin Long. Yeah, for
okay?
a month straight he watched every single Justin Long movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and there's one that he can't find,
Hmm.
and on some free off-brand cable in Ireland, I found the movie.
That's funny. That's funny. Justin, I gotta look him up now.
Yeah,
He sounds
he was the
familiar.
lead in Jeepers Creepers.
Oh my god, I forget. Yeah, this guy's funny. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in do you know the
he's in
movie? He's
under
in
or Dodgeball.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
in yep, that's what I was saying. He's in Dodgeball and he's in if you've seen Accepted, Waiting with him and Ryan Reynolds. Oh my god, those are
he's in
funny
a it
movies.
probably wasn't a popular movie, but It's a Wonderful Knife. It's kind of like It's a Wonderful
I've heard
Life,
of that
but there's
one.
yeah. He took me blind to the movies for that one. I thought I
Mhm.
was watching Accepted, like a re-release. No, it was It's a Wonderful Knife. We watched that on like Black Friday or something.
Oh, dude, you
It
know,
was a weird movie. Um,
dude,
but yeah.
it says
Mm.
he's Alvin. I don't know if this is like Elvin. But it says he's Alvin Savile in Elvin and the Chipmunks.
That's got to be someone else. I don't think
It
that's.
says Ross Bagdasarian Jr. and Justin Long are cast as Elvin. There's no way. This has to be a mistake. I never
He's
knew.
Alvin. Oh my God,
Are
he's
you
Alvin.
serious?
I didn't know that shit. I can't believe he's Alvin. That's so awesome.
That I did not know that. That's funny. He's a good actor. He
You
hasn't
know,
been in much lately though. I feel like.
He was in It's a Wonderful Knife.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You know what I just found out that is so crazy to me?
Uh-huh.
Josh Hutcherson is the main boy in Polar Express.
Josh, who's that? I don't.
Uh, the guy in the FNAF movie. He's in the Hunger Games. He's in that whistle meme. With
Is
Florida
he?
Flowrider. Look him up. You'll know him. He's in
I
Zathura.
probably
He's
do.
in Bridge to Terabithia. Yeah, he's in so many movies. He's in Journey to the Center of the Earth. He's the kid.
I think I know who you're talking about,
But
but I'm
the
so
Five Nights at
uncultured.
Freddy's movie.
Yes, this guy. He
Have
was
you seen
what's
it?
it? He no, and I refuse to watch that. Um,
Really? It wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
I that's what I've heard, but it's just the territory. I I don't want to watch Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But
I was
yeah,
gonna make a video on it.
you should have. That would have been funny. Yeah, I know this guy. What's the name of his character in Hunger Games? I know who he is now. It's like is
Peter.
it Peter? Yes,
Yeah,
that's what
Peter
it's,
Griffin.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know who he is now. I know what you're talking about. He was the main guy in Polar Express. Man,
He was the main guy. Yeah.
that's funny. I didn't know that. I would have never guessed that. That's funny.
I know absolutely wild stuff I just found out.
Huh. It's crazy what these actors and what you see them as in when they're kids and what they become later on. So this is actually a funny story. Like the kid in the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one, not the Johnny Depp one, the one with what's his name? Um
Yeah, the
who played
Gene
what
Wilder.
yes, the Gene Wilder one. He is a veterinarian for my grandparents' farm. He
Oh
was
my
a
god.
vet, and this is like upstate New York. Like he was a vet. Look it up. You'll find it. It's crazy that some of these people when where they end up. I mean, or even from kid actors to adult actors. It's just crazy. You know, I mean, I would never expect someone in Hollywood to end up as a veterinarian or something like that. You would think they would keep acting and like this. What's his name? I already forgot his name. Josh Hutchinson. Is that what you said? Like,
Close enough. Yeah.
yeah, you would think they keep acting, but I mean, I guess it's not for everyone.
Yeah,
Hollywood
it's
is a beast,
crazy.
but yeah, no, it's crazy to see where people's careers go with time. But,
Yeah.
anyways, do you want
So,
to continue where you were?
yeah, I'm almost done. So
Mm-hmm.
the so we're up to like where I'm at now. I just uploaded a video called Ega where
Mm-hmm.
it's about a guy who gets murdered and gets reincarnated as a fly to avenge his death.
What?
Crazy movie. Same
Yeah.
same director as RRR and Bahubali.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely wild stuff. That blew up because Indian views are crazy. It's at like 41,000. I uploaded like a week ago.
Yeah.
So crazy stuff. 10 cents per thousand. I made $4. Uh, so like, yeah, I really want to pivot into doing stuff where I both enjoy it and also I can see a future in doing it.
Yeah.
Cause like sponsorships would be great, which I got a sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not gonna. I'm not gonna go through with it. But
yeah. You told me
they
about
wanted me
this.
to. Yeah, I could say I'm not gonna do it. They want me to
Okay.
promote the Bible. I don't see that correlating with my audience. So, and I also don't want to do it. So,
That'd be
yeah,
funny if you're promoting the Bible to people over.
yeah. I'll say, hey, this is
I
the Bible 2 mobile edition.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what the Catholic population's like in India. Because you said that's most of
I
your audience,
they
right?
yeah. Most of my audience is from India, but I don't think there's a lot of Catholics over there because I saw a comment where a lot of them believe in reincarnation, and I know
Yeah.
Catholics don't believe in that.
Yeah. No.
So
As a Catholic myself, no, we don't do reincarnation. We don't believe in that really. It's kind of just you
you
know.
just believe in the Pope.
Well,
Yeah.
no, more so just when you die, heaven or hell, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but anyways, continue. Go on.
Yeah. Now I want to find something where I have fun. I want to make cool stuff and make people laugh
Hmm.
throughout showing off the cool stuff. So like I had an idea where I learn the most popular butterfly knife tricks from movies.
Okay. Yeah.
I because in 2023, in my like struggle to figure out what I wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was like a new season of Apex Legends out, so I thought let me learn the butterfly knife tricks from Octane, one of the people there,
Oh boy.
because he has a butterfly knife.
Yeah.
I learned like the first two moves, and I thought, wow, this is so cool. I have like the like practice knife spinning around my hand,
Mm-hmm. That's pretty
so I felt
sick.
like I know it's crazy. So I just got to learn the rest. But like, I'm thinking like, what if I just pair it with movies since my content is all on movies, and
Mm-hmm.
then that'll be done. But then I learned all the movies just do the basic opening, and then they just do it quicker and with both hands, and that's it. So that's not really tricks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but like, I have a bunch more ideas I want to do. Like, you know how like random YouTubers just make like one-off cooking videos for like a milestone or something?
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
love those. I want to make bread.
Dude,
I
when
think
you
that'll
get
be a great video.
you should save that for when you get like 100K or 1 million subscribers. I feel like that'd be a amazing special.
I was gonna do it for 10.
Fair enough,
I like
but
I want to do it so bad.
no, fair enough. If you're that want to do it that badly, 10K would, yeah, it's still a good, amazing milestone. But yeah,
I could do it
that'd be
for 8.
funny.
I just hit 8 like
I
a
feel like you
couple
should
days
wait for.
ago.
I feel like, yeah, I saw. I looked at your sub count yesterday. It was like 8.5, which I was like, man, dude, you're moving up.
Point 0.5. I thought it was point 0.3.
I thought it was 0.5. Let me check. I could have totally looked at it wrong. But you should so save that for 10K.
Yeah, like I want to do IRL stuff so bad. I don't care about hiding my face. I never cared. 8 point.
Mhm.
I'm at 8.7. I'm two subs
8.7?
away.
Oh, wow.
All right, you were
Yeah,
right.
yeah, you're moving up. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, cuz what I kind of did
Hmm.
was I made like a bucket of videos where
Yeah,
like
okay.
RRR, Bahubali, Iga, they're all the same realm of stuff.
Yeah.
And kind of the Kelki reaction thing, but it's not. This is all the same director, so everyone, if they choose one, they know, hey, this director also made that and that, so they
Yeah.
just flock to all three videos. So, like the Bahubali one, that got uploaded like what, 8, 9 months ago,
Hmm.
got 5,000 in the last 48 hours.
Wow. Yeah. No, that's smart doing that. It's just unfortunate with the
With the
s-
CPM, yeah,
yeah.
so low. But 5,000, that's two gumballs.
Hey, I mean, at least you're building an audience to some degree. I mean,
Yeah,
it,
yeah, I'm
it
happy about it. Like, I'm not complaining about the money because I like all the comments I'm getting,
yeah.
but I don't see a future doing it
Yeah, I mean,
with just sticking to this.
yeah, I mean, eventually at some point, you would think that would push into the American audience at some point. I mean, I don't know how exactly how the
With Godzilla,
algorithm, yeah, I don't know exactly how the algorithm works, but I mean, your channel's just gonna keep growing. I mean, the more views you get, the more you're gonna be pushed, you know?
the algorithm is it pushes videos that have longer watch times.
Okay, yeah,
So
which makes
if
sense.
people watch for longer, it's going to push it more, so it keeps people on it.
Yeah.
So if you make a long video, people are going to watch. If you make a video on a movie, I thought people would watch till the end. I
Hmm.
found out if I don't do Indian movies, they click off after like a minute or two.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so like the Shark Boy and Lava Girl one I did
Hmm.
last month, that has like a low watch time. That's why it only has like 1,000 views. It was sitting at like 700, but once Ega blew up, people flocked to the last recent upload.
Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah. And I know you do a lot of shorts too. How effective are those been for you?
Um, it really tells me what jokes land and what don't.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think my most viewed short right now is of the Shark Boy and Lava Girl video.
Really? Okay.
Cause one of the jokes that my girlfriend added in
Hmm.
as like the last resort thing was Shark Boy was running towards a rocket ship,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Oh, how are we gonna get there?" And then the giant rocket, what? The giant, peculiar, inconspicuous shark-shaped rocket ship was right there. And she said, "Hey, just say it like Dole, and then put it in." So I did that, and that
Yeah.
got 14,000 views.
Oh, dude, there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
so a lot of her jokes get a lot of short views.
So do you know with the shorts, I know that was the big game at least a few years back. Is that still the case? I mean, I know you said the algorithm is they like to push longer form content now. How is the short form content? Is that still a viable thing?
Um, I could tell you one thing: it makes even less than the Indian CPM.
Yeah.
But yeah, because what 14,000 views,
Mm-hmm.
$1.89.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
so
rough.
yeah, but like it adds up. Like my shorts are so bare bones because I just
Yeah.
compile it. I just put the video and then put it bigger, but um, blurred out in the background. Upload it so people see like funny jokes from the video,
Yeah.
and then that you make like 30, 40 jokes through a video. That's 40 shorts you can upload.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Is that
So
do they
yeah,
translate well? Have they been translating well to you for short form to long form content?
sometimes like
Sometimes.
I'll look at Shark Boy and Lava Girl right now. I'll see how
Mm-hmm.
many converted over.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right, I gotta do math. I got 24.4% of people from.
That's not
Oh, here
bad.
we go. I got. Why does it block it out? Oh, I got 311.
Yeah, that's not terrible at all. I mean, I guess at a
It's not bad, but like,
14K, yeah. What's your what's it called? What's on your normal videos? How many people sub from those typically?
um, that one got Shark Boy got 18 subs. The
Eight.
shorts sometimes do a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
but like again, Indian viewers are crazy and amazing.
Yeah.
Iga that I just uploaded, 438.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah, and then the Bahubali video was like 4K subs or something like that.
Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, so it's
Insane.
insane. So it's very easy views,
Mm-hmm.
zero money.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way to build. I know that's not what you want to do though. But
Yeah,
yeah.
because like I'd love to get viewers from everywhere. I just
Yeah.
want to make stuff I like,
Yeah.
and
I understand that. Yeah. So are you gonna be done with movies altogether, you think? Or are you just gonna
I'm gonna stay in the movie realm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have actually a book of ideas that I just made like last week
Oh,
that I
okay, yeah.
converted from my phone to that.
Sick,
So I
sick.
have like um I can list off some of the badder ideas. Recreating a movie but in Minecraft. So like
Oh god.
imagine like what's a good, I don't know, I'm just gonna say
Shawshank
RR because that's what I
Redemption.
wrote down. All right,
Uh,
Shawshank, yeah.
yeah.
Reenacting that entire thing in Minecraft or something like that. But there's also like guess the movie. So like
Okay.
Pictionary but Minecraft, or Pictionary but movies, or the guess build thing
Yeah.
in Minecraft.
That'd be the Pictionary idea. That could honestly, if you got did some collabs with other YouTubers, that could be
Yeah.
kind of fun. You can make it like a game show kind of thing. What
Um
you know?
yeah, so I have two pages. One just solo content with me where
Mhm.
like I can make ratatouille. I
Yeah.
can't wait to make ratatouille. I don't know why I like just watching cooking stuff when I don't cook that well, and also the person cooking has to not be an actual chef. I just want them to like be on the same level as me where they know they don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I find it fun.
Okay.
But um
Yeah, have someone like dress
I
up in a rat costume or something, and
yes.
well, there you go.
You just made that even better. But I had like an hour long call with Zig
Uh-huh.
Saturday,
Mhm.
but it was like a business call. Like we were planning content
Oh,
where
dude,
he
sick.
said we have to pitch movies to each other to get the other person to watch if we haven't seen it. That sounds
Yeah,
really good. So we have to make a slideshow
that'd be
and
kind of cool.
present it.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be a cool video.
Um, I came up with the idea of writing a hit movie in an hour. So like we have to write the script of like an entire movie, and then at the end of the video we have to kind of make a trailer for it.
Good luck with that. If I don't
I
know if
think that'll be fun.
that, yeah, that sounds hard. I don't know how much you do. Like, would you do that in screenplay format, or you just kind of like write it out and?
It would be a very, very poorly written Google Doc.
Okay, I was gonna say like, good luck doing that in screenplay format.
No, no, it'd be like we gotta get the premise of the story down. We gotta get acts one, two,
Okay.
and three. What's the
Yeah.
conflict? All that.
Oh
But it
yeah,
has
you
to
can
be
do that in an
good.
hour.
Yeah, it has to be good though.
That's certainly a challenge, but you can do that in an hour.
Yeah.
But
Um, I have this live stream idea that I really want to do.
okay, yeah.
Where chat writes a story and I have to kind of like either draw in MS Paint or like bring Photoshop elements together so we can
Hmm.
craft a story.
That sounds fun.
And then every stream will be a different story. It can either relate back to the last stream or it could be an entirely new side character or brand new story.
Yeah,
I think it's fun. I just have to find the time to stream.
yeah. No, those are some good ideas. You should definitely, if you can get them out, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Those sound cool.
And if I don't spend an entire month editing one video, I can have the time for it.
Would you ever want to hire an editor if you get big enough?
I did
You did hire an editor? Oh,
to
okay.
make the collab video.
Oh, that's right. I meant like more long term.
Oh, oh yeah. What my original plan for YouTube was I wanted to make enough movie recaps for it to make enough money.
Hmm.
Then I hire an editor, put all the money towards them, so that kind of becomes automated, and then I can have another channel where I actually make the stuff I really want to do. But
I
I've been
see.
doing this for
Okay.
so long, I just crave making things I want to make.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So, are you gonna put this on the second channel then, or are you gonna do this all same channel?
I'm rebranding. I'm doing all same channel.
Oh, okay. So, is there gonna be a name change or anything? Or you're still gonna be wet
No,
bread?
no, no. Still wet bread.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna change the profile picture, but my face will be there,
Okay.
so
Okay. Yeah.
you'll get to see my square head.
Yeah. No, that's dude. I'm excited for you. I'll be happy to see when you get there. And if you ever need help with anything, I
And
can do my best.
part of the business call with Zig is says or he said he has the keys to his establishment so we can film at midnight at his place of work, and I'm like, that sounds awesome. That sounds illegal.
I was gonna say this sounds heavily
Yeah,
illegal.
yeah. So I'm like, I don't want to do that, but so like our filming location is probably going to be outside
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yes, sir. Somewhere.
Cause like I want to do an IRL tier list
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
of like random things. I don't
Yeah.
have the room for that anywhere.
You could get like a whiteboard or something at Walmart, and
No, no,
start
no,
from
no,
there.
no. I am making a tier list. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like out of I don't know, cardboard, bunch of paper, and all that.
Oh, yeah.
I might laminate it. Who knows?
It could be kind of cool. It might be a little expensive. Be kind of a fun idea if you went to Walmart and just picked up like it might be. I say it might be expensive, like 50 movies in the bargain bin. This
Oh
could be like a
God,
long-term project. Watch them all, and then make a physical tier list with each of the DVD boxes on the tier list.
I was just gonna print out the picture of the
Yeah,
cover, but that works too.
I feel like that would be kind of like a cool like long-term project down the road, you know?
Yeah,
And
that at most that could be like $60 because you just get
yeah,
it from the dollar bin.
exactly. And it's like, once you're done with that if you want to do more in-person stuff, you could hang that up in your studio. That could be a really cool design from like, hey, this people ask in the chat, like, yeah, that's from this cool video I did way back when. You can have the idea. I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm
like I just hate when people ask, "Hey, what's new?" and all I have to say is like, "Oh, I uploaded Barbarian." Like, no, I want to like actually
yeah.
do cool stuff and
Yeah.
then film it and then show people.
Yeah, fair enough. I get that. No, I'm glad you're keeping with it though. It's been awesome seeing your channel grow over the past few years, and I'm glad you're finding, stuff that makes you happy and makes you successful, And I hope it works out. I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to take the shortcut and just do a bunch of Indian movies because
Yeah,
they sub like crazy. The growth is insane.
yeah,
But like I want to make stuff I want to make.
yeah. I can't fault you for that. I don't blame you.
I might make one more video. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie I've been getting requested for or requested about since last February called KGF.
Mm-hmm.
Might make it. I don't know. I tried to once, but there's like 8 brothers in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell the difference because like the subtitles I are on the site I use, the subtitles don't line up with what's happening in the movie, so I don't know who's
Oh.
who. Like the main guy's Rocky. I got that from Wikipedia. In the subtitles, they are not calling him Rocky.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
help.
so it's impossible to tell what's going on.
Yeah,
And then
that's.
there's just always a dude just wearing like a baseball cap. So like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's the same. I don't know.
You know, I mean, hey, figure it out. That could be an easy, like, I don't know, another
Oh,
1,000
that
subs.
one will hit. That
Yeah,
one will hit 100K immediately.
yeah.
I
There you go.
I have probably 2,000 comments saying make that video.
Yeah, if you ever want to sell out again.
Yeah, yeah, and make $5.
Yeah. All right. So I was thinking because we've been talking for a while and a great conversation. I've really enjoyed having you on. Do you want to move into doing some what ifs or not what if? Would you
Would you
rather's and
rather?
wrap it up?
Yeah,
Do a few of those.
yeah,
Just
of course.
awesome, awesome. So let me pull this up on my phone. All right. 275 would you rather questions for a fun game night with friends. Let's try this one. I'm just pulling these off of Google right now, and some of these are probably going to be pretty stupid. So, to anyone watching, um, I'm not guaranteed that this is going to happen in the next episode, but if this, I would love to continue doing this down the line. Leave down below in the comments some ideas for would you rather, and yours might appear in a future video. I have a dream where I want to, I collect enough of them from comments when I can just maybe write a program or put it in some software to where it just randomly generates and picks one for me down the line and give it some randomness. Maybe have like a little wheel or visual sharing on the screen. I feel like that could be kind of fun down the line. So in the comments below, put some good would you rather questions. So let's
And
start.
also,
Hmm.
and also, say which one you would do for each one.
Oh, good idea. Yes, also do
Yeah.
that. All right, so here's the first one. We'll start off a little easy one. Would you rather hop everywhere or skip everywhere?
Skip.
Why?
Hopping. I feel like if I jump too much,
Hmm.
my neck would get tired, and I'd just be giving myself whiplash whenever I leap into the air.
I feel like I would say skip too. I just feel like hopping is so inefficient, you know,
Also draining.
too. I skipping can be draining too, but I just feel like hopping, you're gonna hop. Oop, and I knocked
Oh,
off
I'm
my.
thinking of galloping.
That's more like I feel like that's closer to skipping. I also just knocked
Yeah,
off
it
my
is.
pop filter.
It is closer to skipping, but I am a fan of the gallop. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
haven't galloped in like 12 years, but yeah,
I I, I could not tell you the last time I went galloping.
I should gallop again.
You should if you miss it that much.
You know what? First IRL video, I'm galloping.
There you go. Me galloping for 10 minutes straight. There you go. All right, let's find another good one. Hmm. Okay. Would you rather smell like feet or smell like eggs?
Eggs.
I don't know what I'd pick, but
What do uncooked eggs from like the carton smell like?
true. But eggs, I would probably go with eggs because feet are so disgusting, but they're neither of them are pleasant smells.
I don't know. I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind.
I think I know where you were going. All right, let's find another good one. Hmm. Yeah, these are probably not going to be the most exciting ones. But
Go to Reddit. Would you rather? Controversial.
yeah, that I'm sure we'd find some good ones. Here's a good one. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear?
Sing. I don't know how to dance, and I've heard I don't know how to sing either, but I'm pretty
Uh-huh.
sure there could be worse singers.
Yeah, I'd rather sing. I feel like that's a little more normal. Like think about this if you're in the car, like if you singing, then people, a little dangerous at times, but it's more normal. But like think about, a song comes out in the car, you just have to bust out dancing. Like you could never listen to music in the car if you're driving. You know what I mean? That'd be so much more dangerous. So
Yeah.
I would have to go with singing. Definitely overthinking this a little bit. Let's see. Would you rather be able to speak every language of the world or be able to talk to animals?
If I was able to speak every language in the world, I wouldn't have issues with the movie recaps I do. But
That is true.
I'd like to see what my cat is saying sometimes.
Fair enough.
So animals, yeah.
I think I'd pick language just because I'd like to travel and see places. You
You can
know,
get far if you know every language.
exactly. I feel that's so much more valuable than hearing what a stupid like dog or something was
What a
saying.
squirrel is chirping about.
Exactly. Unless squirrels are like plotting to take over the world, I think I'd pick the
I'd be the
language.
first to know.
That is true. You would be the first to know, and I would come to you if I knew you had that ability. I'd
No,
keep in
everyone would just
touch.
think I'm crazy. I'd be like,
Yeah.
squirrels are talking to me.
I would definitely keep in touch if you had that. Okay, let's see. Would you rather have a knife when you need a spoon or a spoon when you need a knife?
Boone. I like to keep things whimsical.
I say spoon because as impractical it is, you can use a spoon as a knife. It might be very
Yeah,
impractical, very difficult. You can't use a knife as a spoon, really.
it it takes away your cereal
Yeah,
if you do
true,
the other option. Yeah.
true. Hmm. Ugh, this one's nasty. Would you rather use shrimp flavored toothpaste or deodorant that smells like cheese?
What kind of cheese?
Just cheese, you know? Mystery cheese.
Shrimp, I think. I don't know.
Really? You'd want to take.
No, 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 no. Well, I don't know. Would I just never use deodorant again?
You have to use it. You have to use it. That's the thing. It says it's not like, oh, if you had to use one, this would be it. So you can't just, it
Cheese.
says you have to use it. I think I would go with the cheese
Yeah.
because I could at least mask that with cologne maybe a little bit.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you lift your pit up in the wrong situation, and you're getting a whiff of Gouda.
It,
I don't know.
if
Some people might not be the biggest fan of that.
if you do shrimp, you eat peanut butter, and I think that masks the smell. I think that works with
Yeah.
alcohol.
I just wouldn't want to taste shrimp every time I brush my
I don't
teeth.
mind shrimp. Yeah, I'd get tired of it.
All right.
Yeah,
This one's stupid. Would you rather a ding sound every time you wink or a pow pow sound every time you make a finger gun?
oh, the winking sound. I would love that so much.
I would like the pow pow. That'd be so funny. Like, that's such a stupid question. Oh, this wouldn't be annoying. Would you rather speak in a baby voice for a day or be spoken to in a baby voice for a day?
Spoken to.
I would rather speak in one. I would
I
take a
have
day,
one tone.
dude. I would rather take a day of me sounding like an idiot to where everyone else just giving me the baby voice. I would get so annoyed at that. I'd be
Well,
actually so livid if I had to deal with that.
in Family Guy,
Hmm.
Bonnie's daughter, his
Hmm.
Patrick Stewart. That's me.
Fair enough.
I just have one tone.
Fair enough.
So,
All right, we'll do one more.
all right.
and then we'll wrap it up just because I really got to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Would you rather be the cowboy routing the bull or the clown who distracts it?
Clown.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
Because like, the cowboy has the red cape. So it's
yeah,
gonna look at the red. Yeah,
but
the clown
the
looks
clown
like
has a red nose.
goofball.
Clown has a red nose.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the red cape could be like
You can take
wider, so it'd look.
who says a cowboy? Cowboys don't wear capes.
It'd be holding the
I know what you mean. The cloth.
underlay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
no,
cloth.
no, that's the clown's job. The cowboy's riding the bull. The clown's the one distracting it.
Oh, you're riding.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say, why would you want to be the clown? That's the, riding a bull definitely dangerous, but dude, at least the bull is not focusing on you fully. It's gonna focus on that clown, and I would
Yeah,
not want to be that clown.
I'll do that one.
I'm going cowboy. All right, and just to wrap this up because I really got to use the bathroom. Dude, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. It was really nice sitting down to do this, and I hope you had as much fun as I did. I'd love to have you on some point in the future. Everyone else,
Episode 2.
I may not that quick, just because I do want to space out my guests as much as I would love it. But dude, everyone who's watching, please go subscribe to Wet Bread. Go check him out. Make some great content. Good friend of the channel. And everyone else, just if you want to be on the video, just comment and send me a message what you want to do. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, follow me on socials, and thank you so much. This has been episode 1 of the Dbalfe Show. Have a great night. Thank you.